Alright people, it's Apple here for the infection. What's good? What's good? I'm here at TCAF 2010, right? With my boy Alan here. Right? He's gonna be guiding me around the convention, so of course, you know, he knows the people, he knows the name, he knows the game, and he'll keep me entertained. Peace!
Yeah, when they were talking about the cars, I couldn't stop laughing the way they were describing the entire tropes in the situation. Like, wow, this sounds like the greatest comic or the greatest comic ever made.
Well, it may not live up to those expectations.
No, it's just like it was kind of like greatest in the sense that, you know, it's not a comic that takes itself too seriously. It just learns how to be fun. It doesn't beat over the head of oh no, it is this intelligent. Like a lot of the comics and movies, I enjoy them, but sometimes I feel that way. You've got to be super, everything's got to be uber serious in order to be great.
I never understand that. It's so weird.
I'm when I heard about this, I was like, that's a fun comic I'd read over and over and over again.
It's true, man, it's true. I remember when I first read Black Bastard.
Yeah.
I've been looking through that. Tell me about it.
Oh man, Black Bastard was so much fun. I just loved it.
That's produced by a guy from Toronto, right?
Yeah,
he's a local.
Yeah, right?
He's not here, right?
No, he isn't. If he was here, I would know.
Yeah, I think there would be a crossover meeting.
Yeah, because...
To track down?
Let's see, I found him at Fan Expo,
Fan Expo, he
usually.
Fan Expo,
Yeah.
Would the Beguiling have copies?
I'm not sure.
Check maybe the zine wall.
Yeah, that would be surprising.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking initially when I heard about Aphrodisiac. This sounds like one of those comics that Black Bastards would do.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to see that stuff. Yeah, you guys are the second people to bring that up, and it sounds worth tracking down.
Oh, it is.
Raw Deal? Or Real Deal Comics?
Real Deal Comics?
Real Deal?
No.
They were self-published by a guy out of LA, and he used to bring them to San Diego Comic-Con
Yeah.
in the 90s, and they're hardcore, like NWA, gangster rap, setting Compton.
I like that. That sounds really cool.
And they're drawn in an outsider style, almost like Gary Cantor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very loose.
And publishers distributing them in the next room. Picture Box is the name of the publisher.
Okay.
And they have at least some of them, at least they did this morning. So that might be something you might. The first issue is a big, oversized newsprint edition. And it's really nice.
Yeah. I saw it. It almost felt like one of those retro comics you find unknown in the back issue bits, but the color palette and everything was why haven't it?
Okay, now I have to see this because I've only been here for about an hour, and I honestly got here and stopped and looked around. And it's don't get stuck anyway. Wow. That's awesome.
What inspired you to just go into this kind of myriad of
What inspired the story in general? That's what we got here.
We got a little rug race going on. Aphrodisiac sold the same amount as Driven by Lemons.
Oh shit, y'all!
It's just heating up, man.
With an hour and a half left. Uh-oh.
Look at this. I don't know what inspired. You know what? It just developed organically. I'm interested in media in the 70s.
Yeah.
Somehow, the
Mike
stuff that I
Dawson
was
asked
interested
if somebody had said
in
rug race.
Blaxtaploitation films, the subject matter, there just seemed to be a crossover there.
Oh,
it felt
yeah.
really Dynamite, and it really felt like a superhero comic to me. All the costumes in it are super over the top and colorful, and
help with
almost
anything,
like
just let me know.
superhero
Questions or
costumes.
anything.
Yeah.
The mythology seemed to be similar, and it just seemed like, this
sure.
is what I'm interested in.
I'll know
It
about
seems
to say
like
that.
you could do it with this
I'll let people
genre.
know.
Yeah.
And
It's true. It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. I mean, for the Blaxtaploitation in the 70s, I would love to, I've always wanted to do, a nice, touch on it once in a while, or once or twice, right, in my own comics, right? And I remember I watched Dolomite. Funniest shit ever. I love Dolomite.
There's so many of those movies that are great.
Yeah.
When they hold up and they're entertaining. And you were saying about comics being so serious and stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things. A lot of the Blaxtaploitation action movies they'll have hilarious moments. You know, like it's not a funny movie, but whenever like the characters are hanging out talking or whatever, they're funny.
It's true.
They're smart, they're clever, and it's just like
Wow.
it's great.
Yeah.
It's
like,
true.
so
It's true,
entertaining.
man.
Yeah,
And-
it's just like it's like it's comments like yours that like just need to like remind everybody like they're an entertainment form. It's not this like rough. I mean, there are guys like
Can I put a drawing?
yeah. Yeah, no, it's like I get the whole aesthetic with like revolutionaries and like changing the medium, but like every now and then I just have to remind myself like this is an entertainment form. Like first and foremost, it's not this like art form that must be changed in which like and it must be this way or it cannot be accepted.
It's a weird thing with the superhero stuff is how serious everyone is because it's just so silly.
Yeah.
You know, like the concept is...
What happened to the whole campiness of it? I remember when I first watched Batman: Brave and the Bold. I mean, I'd gotten so used to being serious with Batman, so that when it threw me that whole campy Batman again, I was like, curveball. What? He just pulled a sword out of his utility belt. What the hell? Right? There are guys, apes on pterodactyls with spears. Like, that's awesome, but at the same time.
Like, like I used to watch the 60s Batman show whenever I was a kid. Like there was no irony involved. It was just entertaining to me.
It's true, it's true.
It was great. And that's still like one of my favorite versions of Batman.
Yeah, we all remember Adam West and his, his
That's
Batman.
It's so colorful. The show, all the villains had the great costumes running around. It was just so colorful. The backgrounds were painted right, like the back painting.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I like that. I like the Joker back then. I mean, sure he got funnier, a little bit crazy on some aspects sometimes, but that's the Joker that I like, halfway between Madman, but he's actually really, really funny.
Your name came up. Just him asking you questions.
I like that material. I don't know.
Okay, so just a question I like to ask people. You're into Blaxtaploitation films, right? All right, here's a thought. Shaft versus Dolomite.
That is cool. I really like
Who do you think would win?
He did of like his friends. It was like a family
Wow,
portrait.
that'd be a good fight.
That would be a good
It would be
fight.
like the comic book kind of fights where like no one really wins. They would end up having to team up against a man eventually.
No, they just send their legions of internet fanboys to do the fighting for them.
I don't know, man. If Dolomite takes a swig of voodoo potion number 6, y'all know what happened there. Right? But yeah, man, I asked a lot of people this question last year. It was really funny, right? Because I had some people sitting there saying, nah, Dolomite would win. Others saying Shaft would win, right? There was a big thing going on in my group. Actually,
Yeah, all that stuff was tight.
Yeah, did
What I've seen
one
on
have the
Twitter.
upper hand? You bet, thank you.
I mean, here's my card if you want to check out any of my stuff,
I hear you, man.
right? Crappy card. That would be me. Right?
Was that a store or?
No, that's just me. My name is Apple, so my handle on the internet is Poison. It's just Poison
Who's the other
Apple.
owner, co-owner?
Co-owner, that's just another...
Got the other half?
Me up on it.
No. Just a bunch of people, right? We collectively run this group together, and well, yeah, we just talk about issues from an artist's point of view, right? Most of us are artists, so yeah, that's what we're about.
You haven't been down
World
here
from artist's
yet,
point
have
of
you?
view.
I'm good.